Alright, so let's talk about YouTube and how you can use YouTube to market yourself and or your business. What does it mean to market yourself? What are we trying to accomplish? What is the goal?
We're giving a message out.
Message out.
Why you
Exactly. Why you?
present yourself to the public?
Very good. Anybody else? All are correct. Pretty much you're demonstrating value. You're demonstrating higher value to the target audience in a more larger magnitude, right? You're conveying who you are, what your message is, how you can help the other person. Because again, it's not about just who you are. You can spend 10 minutes on YouTube on a video talking about who you are, where you're from. But more than likely, a stranger who comes across your video on YouTube, they don't know you from a hole in the wall. They don't care. What do they care about? They care about what's in it for them. Okay? So we gotta really put ourselves in the minds of our target audience. Make sense? Also, we want to spark interest for those potential leads, whether from your sphere of influence or just strangers that are browsing around looking at your website or stumbled upon you on YouTube, right? You want to spark interest for them to want to work with you, okay? Or maybe they know somebody who they feel would want to work with you as well. Okay? A quick example story, okay? This is more of a personal level, right? But it'll make sense, I promise you. So I'm currently engaged. I met my fiance about 3 years ago. I didn't meet her at a church. I didn't meet her on the street. I didn't meet her at a club or a bar or a pumpkin patch. I met her on an online dating website. Not AshleyMadison.com. Okay? This is a legitimate online dating website. You're close. So I used my one-liner at work, yes, and we exchanged messages here and there. By the third day, we actually met each other in person. We went out on a date, and a couple days passed by. I closed the deal. We're in a committed relationship ever since. But shortly after we established our relationship, I asked her, what made you want to actually meet me in person? And her response was, well, babe, to answer your question, and I'll be honest, when we were just chatting online, I decided to Google you. So I Googled your name, and I came across your YouTube videos. Now, back then, I was just using YouTube for personal reason, just to capture moments, share moments and experiences. I had videos of me with friends, my daughter dancing, really down-to-earth stuff. And she said that after she saw a couple of my videos, she thought to herself, I want to be a part of this man's life. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, let's flip it, let's switch it on to the business side, okay? So, if we were to use YouTube to share knowledge about the real estate market, relevant information to home buyers or home sellers, etc., how might that interest the potential lead? What would they be thinking in their head after watching your real estate videos? What can they be thinking potentially?
They can do, for me, I would look into given that they can do something.
Right.
You know, they can own that dream, or if it's a seller, they can get the most money out of their home. Right. If I was a buyer or a seller.
Right. Exactly. Also, they can be potentially thinking, wow, this guy is professional. This guy seems down to earth. This guy seems genuine. How do they pick up on that? Because they see your facial expressions. You're not just dropping off a flyer with your picture on it. And now I must stress, YouTube This is to be used as a complementary tool added to your arsenal, your utility belt, right? You're going to still do your door knocking, or you could provide your YouTube information on your flyers. You're still going to do your cold calling, and you can still mention you have a website. Visit my website to do a home search, etc., etc. Well, they will come across your YouTube videos, right? So it's a complementary tool to add to your arsenal. We're still going to do our door knocking. We're still going to do our cold call. And we're still going to contact our spheres of influence. So this is just another way to touch your clients, touch your sphere of influence, and again, bring maximum exposure to yourself and who you are and what's in it for them that you can provide. Make sense? Also, they may be thinking, oh, he's not pushy. This guy's knowledgeable. He said it already. Or he seems passionate about helping people, right? Aren't those powerful messages that you want to convey to the potential lead, that's coming across your webpage or your sphere of influence? It's a way to really ingrain into their minds that, oh, Anthony, my friend, he's doing open houses every weekend, or oh, he's a real estate agent because I watch his videos all the time. Right? They come up on my Facebook feed, right? And we'll get more into detail on that just a bit. In this example, so I was here at the office, and I get a call from an unknown number from 747 area code. I almost didn't pick it up. Who's this? Where's this coming from? But I answered it. Hello, it's Anthony speaking. And it was a gentleman. His name's Roberto. And he said that he came across me online. I actually saw one of my YouTube videos, which directed him to Zillow, and which led him to decide to give me a call. Right? Again, I haven't pre-qualified. Monday, I'm showing him properties today at 4:30 in LA, and he's really motivated.
That's awesome.
And the connection is strong. We met each other over the weekend, and it's like we already knew each other, right? It's already warm, right? It's not cold. They're not like they don't have that barrier up. They already know you. They've seen your face, right? They know who you are. I want to give you guys an example on how using YouTube may get you business. Okay. Show of hands, how many here have ever gone on a listing appointment to which you were not the only realtor being interviewed for the job of selling their home? Yeah. It's quite common, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And how did it go? Most cases when they've interviewed another agent or 2 or 3 or 4.
Honestly, for me personally, just because of the fact I'm still working on enhancing being a listing agent.
Yeah.
In the past, I lost them. Just because I'm not as strong as this native. Yeah. So that's something I recognize, and that's a struggle for me. So I work on it.
Right. So we're constantly looking for ways to set ourselves apart
Yes.
from the other 2
Yes.
realtors,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So what if you were the 3rd realtor, the 3rd and final realtor to meet with that homeowner / seller? I was about to train of thought. Excuse me. What if you were the 3rd and final realtor being interviewed that day? How do you set yourself apart from the other 2? What do all realtors pretty much do at a listing appointment? Can you name me like 3 things? Comparables. Yeah, they'll run comparables, or print it up, and then show it to the buyer. Here, your CMA is a bunch of numbers, and estimated figures, right? On what we think we should price our home at, right? What else? What else is a common thing that realtors bring up during a listing appointment? Yeah. And also
give them a market, like a 30 item or a page of 40 items. They're gonna do from the MLS to an open house to, like a marketing
I'm going to do
strategy.
this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do
Yes.
open house,
Yes.
so on and so forth. But what are the chances that the other two realtors have already done all of those items?
Oh, 100%. It's the
100%,
same
right?
items. The same items.
Right. So it's your chances of getting that listing appointment. Obviously, it's split amongst the three. Correct. So how do we set ourselves apart? Okay. So how about this? Let's say I'm going to use you as an example. Okay? So you're the Mr. Seller. Okay. So what if I were to tell the homeowner / the seller? You know how it seems that most realtors, they'll just present you a sheet of numbers and figures. They'll tell you that they're gonna do an open house at your property. They'll take pictures and they'll list it on the MLS, and then they just wait for the home to sell. You know how that is? Right? Well, my team and I, we focus on a variety of strategic tactics, marketing tactics, in order to get maximum exposure to your home and to eventually get the highest price for your home. And here's an example of what we do. Hey guys, once again, it's Anthony, your realtor with Coldwell Banker, and this time I'm here at 14554 Newport Avenue in the beautiful, prestigious city of Tucson, California. I'll be holding an open house this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. To see you there, but in the meantime, I'll give you a sneak peek tour of this hot new listing. This is a beautiful, charming, high-level townhome which boasts 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. It's been remodeled all throughout to give you that luxurious, calm, serene feel. Kitchen is open and airy with lots of natural lighting. It features new cabinets, granite countertops, state-of-the-art appliances, and even a breakfast bar. Here, we have a spacious living room. You'll instantly notice the romantic fireplace as well as the newly installed contemporary light fixtures to set the ideal ambiance for your enjoyment and relaxation. Each of the 4 bedrooms are fully updated with new flooring, new designer paint, and are of good square footage, especially the master bedroom, which comes with its own private luxurious bathroom. I highly recommend you see this lovely high-level townhome in person to see just how much more this home has to offer. Again, this home is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,671 square feet. It is competitively priced at $518K. Thank you. So, Mrs. Seller, again, this is just one of the ways. This is just one of the strategic tools that we utilize for our clients. We still do the open houses, we still do the door knocking, and we still market throughout the neighborhood. But we feel that aggressive marketing really opens up the magnitude, the exposure to your home, therefore getting you the highest price for your home. So, Mrs. Seller, after going over everything we've gone over, can you find any reason why you wouldn't choose to work with our team to get you the highest and best price for your home?
No, I haven't seen anyone showed me something like that before.
And might I add, we really work hard to earn every penny of that 6% commission. Sign here.